So we're gonna kick it off now. It's 4:15. That's when I promised I would start, and I don't break a promise. My name's Ty Beck. I'm with Timbuk2 Designs. We're a bag brand based out of San Francisco. I personally am based on the East Coast in Portland, Maine. I've been working with Timbuk2 for about 7 years now. It feels like an eternity, but there's always something new, something awesome. And I love what we do, and I always have. We make bags, only bags. We haven't muddied the waters with trying to make other things that we're not good at. We've been doing bags for a really long time, and we think we're the best in the business. So I'm here, and I'll take you on a little bit of a journey, not necessarily to Timbuk2 specifically, but just to learn a bit more about the brand, who we are, what we do, what's important to us, what makes us tick, and how we actually do leave our communities better than we found them. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And that's what our company was founded on the auspices of. So Timbuk2 was actually started by a bike messenger named Rob Honeycutt way back in 1989. Rob and his buddies actually were from Boston, and they rode their, oh, yeah, perfect. Put them in the chat. I'll keep an eye on it. But Rob and his buddies were from Boston, and they rode their bikes across the country. I think they more or less kind of partied their way across and ended up in San Francisco's Mission District, where with his first paycheck, Rob actually went out and bought a sewing machine and enlisted the help of his best friend's grandmother to teach him to sew. And with that, he set out to make a better messenger bag under the name Scumbags. So quickly, he realized, hey, I better change this name as he started to make more and more bags. Scumbags wasn't going to fly, though it was pretty gnarly and cool and gritty back then in San Francisco. So he changed it to Timbuk2, which at the time was a marriage of his favorite band, Timbuk3. You might remember them from such great hits as The Future's So Bright, I Gotta Wear Shades, and a place that he always wanted to go. So a little bit aspirational, a little bit punk rock, and we kind of like to think that we still hold up to that ethos all these years later. So 30 years later, we're still pumping out custom messenger bags, custom backpacks, custom bags in general. We have an awesome custom program where the bags are actually made to order, 50-piece minimum, 4-week turn time. So there's no waste there. It's a really amazing program, and that's kind of the bread and butter of who we are. And then the other side of our business are stock bags, which are made overseas in predetermined colorways and warehoused in the Bay Area. So that's kind of the story around who Timbuk2 is. We were founded under the tenet of leaving our communities better than we found them. And how do we do that? Well, we have a 100% lifetime guarantee on all of the bags that we make. All of our bags have always had a lifetime guarantee, and it's not bullshit. When I talk about a lifetime guarantee, it's exactly what you would expect and want it to be. We have a full-time repair sewer and program that sits in San Francisco. So if at any time anything on any of our bags fails, if we can't fix it, we'll replace it. No questions asked. We have a killer customer service department. Even in this promotional space, branded bags, if we can't fix it, we'll replace it down to the embroidery. We'll do it again. So pretty awesome when a company can stand by that. And the only way that we're able to stand by that is because our bags last forever. They always have. So a funny tidbit I like to share is for my first interview with Timbuk2, I went in 7 years ago, threw my old messenger on the table. I got it when I was 14. I've had it for, I guess, almost 25 years now. Threw it on the table. I told him, if I can't sell this, I can't sell anything. I still have that messenger bag. It comes out with me on my boat all summer. It holds my fishing stuff. So great bag. It's been all over the world. I love it. And I wouldn't be here if I wasn't a believer in the brand. So lifetime guarantee. 0 bags from our brand have gone to landfill since 2014, which is pretty special. So when we talk about sustainability, which is why we're all here, sustainability has always been at the heart of Timbuk2 as a company. From 0 bags to landfill to our custom program where we're only building what's needed, to repurposing and recycling bags as we go along. We host Breakup with Your Bag events in our stores where we invite people into the stores to come in and trade up their old bags for a discount on a new Timbuk2 bag. And from there, we'll either repair their old bag for donation within the Bay Area or responsibly incinerate it to create energy. So we have a really awesome partner, the Renewal Workshop, that we work with and have been working with for a very long time up in Bend, Oregon. And for those bags that we're not necessarily able to repair, they have a much more robust repair system where they're able to completely refurbish bags to a usable shape, and we give those bags a second life by donating them to various at-risk communities in the Bay Area. So just another way that we hit on being a very sustainable brand. With that said, though, I'd like to talk about what's next. What's next for sustainability and Timbuk2. And when we talk about what's next for us in sustainability, it's transforming our line into using ecologically sustainable fabrics. We've always sourced fabrics from blue sign suppliers overseas, but now we're sourcing them from also blue sign suppliers overseas, made from repurposed and recycled goods. So 100% of our new nylon that we'll be using on all of our eco styles will be made from pre-consumer waste, which is the little flakes of plastic and nylon chips and fibers that are collected from the factory floors, and then they are repurposed into fabrics that we're able to then use on our bags. And then post-consumer recycled polyester, which is from ground up bottles, fishing nets, fishing lines, all that plastic crap that's out in the world. We're grinding it up and repurposing it into, did everybody lose audio? Or is it just John? No, cool. Cool. All right, so we're grinding up all those plastic bottles and fishing nets, fishing lines, all the stuff that's out in the world, and we're making it into new fabrics that we can then use on our new eco bags. So we're really excited to do this, and we're confident that by probably middle of next year, every single bag in the Timbuk2 line will be made from these upcycled, recycled fabrics that we're so excited to bring into the line. We're still going to be offering our rock solid lifetime guarantee that we always have offered, and nothing will change with the hand feel, the look, the feel, and the overall quality of the bag. So we think we've struck in a really amazing balance with all these eco fabrics that are coming into the line. And as different items stock out throughout this year and into next year, we'll be replacing them with these new eco styles. So we're really excited to have them. These are some looks on some of the new stuff that we have going. We have our brand new Spirit Pack, which is a new style that we're releasing this year. It should be landing in October. And then our classic Parkside Pack that did super well for us for a very long time. We created a updated version of it, the Parkside 2.0. We'll be transitioning that into the new eco fabrics as it stocks out. And I think the earliest landing of the new eco Parkside 2.0 will be landing in September. The eco Tuck Pack, we have 500 units landing next week, which I think I've already sold through most of them. But as we go along, we have more units landing. So really excited to bring some of these eco styles on. We're going to get out of this presentation in just a moment, and I'll be able to take you through some of the features on some of these new eco styles that are coming into our line. Couple little pouches: the utility laptop pouch and the utility pouch here. This laptop it'll fit a 13-inch laptop, and it also has a crossbody sling. So that'll be a really cool style that we'll have in stock for Q4 holiday gifting that we're really excited to have. The Slacker chest pack does super well for us. It's an awesome fanny pack option. Fits all your who's what's its and your phone and your wallet, keys. It's perfect dog walking bag, I promise. And the Icon, the classic messenger, we have its eco counterpart hitting the streets in September. So we're really excited to have some of these eco styles being released. Like I said, I'm going to hold up a few of them just so you know what they look like, and we can go through some of the features. But at the end of it all, the kind of model of what we care about is leaving our communities better than we found them. And we've been doing that since 1989, be it through donating bags to at-risk communities in places that we have retail locations, or down to our HQ location in San Francisco. When the pandemic happened, our factory in San Francisco had to shut down, and we repurposed it to be making masks for those at-risk communities. So I think a big piece when we're talking about sustainability is being able to talk about social sustainability, as well as the sustainability in the ecological sense as well. And I like to think that Timbuk2, as a company, we're doing all the right things that we need to do to truly live up to our brand and who we say we are. Looking at this question from Jess here: do we feel confident about inventory levels in the upcoming months? Yeah, supply chain. I mean, it's been refreshing not talking about it for 10 minutes, but let's get to it. We actually took it upon ourselves to get ahead of the jump, because we've been seeing so much supply chain disruption this year, that we got ahead of the jump, and we've aired in and placed really big buys for our Q4 product. So we have a lot of our Q4 product landing in August. So we place the orders 3-4 months ahead of time. So we would ensure that we have deep quantities on hand going into Q4, Q3. And then we've just aired in, I think it was like 8,000 units. We just took a huge margin hit by doing that. But it's important that we as a company are able to keep deep inventory on hand. I think one of the things that really differentiates us, the email for custom projects for any projects would be I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. One of the things that differentiates us as a retail brand is that we've been in the promotional space for about a decade now, and we really like to think that we understand the distributor model, what you guys need to be successful, and that's deep inventory, deep quantity on hand at all times, lightning fast responses, and we're not going to police who you're working with. So as we see an awesome partner and brand like Patagonia exiting the promotional space, I think Timbuk2 is a really great apples to apples replacement for all those Patagonia bags that you had in programs and things like that. We are a super sustainable brand, from social sustainability to ecological sustainability, and we like to think that we understand the industry. So we're not going to police who you're working with. We're going to keep deep inventory on hand in most every style that we carry, though we are a little challenged at the moment. But like I said, within the next 2 weeks, we have restocks on all the bags that we're stocked out of right now arriving. And we can just work with you. We want to say yes to everything. So whenever you guys need us, whenever you need anything, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. The email address to reach out to for corporate sales, that's our department, it's right there in the chat. Or you can always reach out to me on commonsku. I'm pretty darn on top of it, and I'm always happy to help with anything you guys have going on. Um, anytime you want to hop on a call, feel free. Always here to help. I know we're out of time, but if people want to stay on and chat, I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. Thank you, Jess. Love it. Love it, Eleanor. Anything you guys need, I'm always happy to help. We do stellar virtuals. We can tell this sustainable story and use some of this marketing collateral in any kind of virtual presentations you need for your clients. And from the onset, the more information that you give us, the better we're able to make you guys look like the rock stars that you are. We really want to take the hurdles from selling a retail brand like Timbuk2 out of your way and let you guys go and do what you do best. You know, we're here to support you. And I think that's an important thing to beat the hell out of when we talk about this stuff. Any other questions? Pull out a bag. This is our best-selling Parkside 2.0. This one is another one that we're doing an eco version of out of those upcycled fabrics. Really nice front compartment here. Fits a 15-inch laptop on the back here. Nice padding on the back panel. And decoration-wise, we can go like 4.5 inches by 4.5 inches on this front pocket. So really awesome option at a really great price. I think your net on the Parkside 2.0 is $47.40 for up to 250 units, and 250 units and beyond, it goes to $43.45. And that's a bag that we stock really deep most of the time. So a lot of times we're going to have 1,500, 2,000 plus units on hand in that bag. So that's always a really great option to pitch to folks. Another one that we're bringing on in eco fabric is our tuck pack. Really awesome roll top, nice knapsack. It's got a killer little hidden pocket on the side here. We call that our anti-authority pocket. It's for pop. Go green or go home, right? So those are just a couple. I don't want to take anybody else's time that's in any of the other breakout groups after this one, but as always, I'm here to chat, and I'll stay on as long as I've got people in my room.